Hello, everyone. I'm Normand Schafer. Welcome to our podcast today. We have a special treat for you. We have Pao from the Ahura Resorts, and they are a proud Fijian-owned company behind two of Fiji's most beloved island escapes. We've got Likuliku Lagoon Resort, as well as Malolo Island Resort. So get ready to hear about how they combine luxury, tradition, and sustainability in one unforgettable island experience. Before we dive into today's episode, I want to tell you, if you've ever dreamed of experiencing one of the incredible destinations that we talk about on the show, be sure to visit farandawayadventures.com. For over 30 years, I've helped travelers discover some of the most extraordinary destinations on Earth. If this is of interest, check out the link in the description to farandawayadventures.com, and we'd be happy to make your next trip unforgettable. So, Pao, can you just tell me a little bit about Ahura Resorts and your philosophy behind creating authentic island experiences?
Well, Ahura Resorts, it's the umbrella for Likuliku, which is our adults only luxury, and Malolo, which is our family resort. We mainly support our conservation, our local community as well. So we focus on the three pillars: under the sea, above, and our community. So we do a lot of conservation program apart from just accommodation. We support a local community and also planting forests, the native trees of Fiji. Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I love that focus that you have.
Yeah.
And can you tell me a little bit about what makes Likuliku Lagoon Resort and Malolo Island Resort a little bit different than other options in Fiji?
First, because we are 100% locally Fijian family owned, and we have overwater bungalows at Likuliku.
I would say they're probably there's others that do sort of overwater, but they're the true overwater bungalows.
Water, we do a lot of conservation, and it's like a whole package. Likuliku is our adults only, and then you bring the families across to Malolo. On your next visit. So, and we are proud of our resorts, especially that we are 100% locally Fijian family owned, and we support the conservation program as well. Yes, not a lot of resorts does that, especially in the island resorts.
Yeah, well, it's very difficult to do in some of these remote islands as well. So can you tell me a little bit of about what kinds of experiences you offer for couples, families, or adventure seekers?
We do have a private island that we share between the two resorts, and it's 10 minutes from the resorts. That's where we take our guests out for their picnics and sunrise hike for Likuliku guests. We also take them out island hopping, sunset cruises. We've just opened a brand new spa at Malolo as well from last year. A brand new spa, and we have a new conservation hub as well at Likuliku. Our new project, which we just opened this year.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. Can't wait to get over there. Can you also tell me a little bit about how guests can really experience authentic Fijian culture during their stay?
We provide our village trips to 1 to 2 times a week. They go out to the village, experience the Fijian lifestyle. And also we do Fijian cooking lesson, cover ceremony. We take them out on tours and show them about the different, the plants, the native plants, and the medicine that we use from the herbal medicine. Yes, yeah.
Wonderful.
And we also have our iguana conservation program. We do iguana breeding program at Likuliku. We keep them in cages. We brought them back from the brink of extinction. They were endangered. So we keep them, and when they reach a certain weight, we release them back into the wild.
Okay. Wow. On the island?
On the island.
Wow, that's great. Excellent. Well, you kind of touched on it a little bit about your environmental conservation and community development, but can you tell me a little bit more about the steps that Ahura Resorts has taken to really support the environmental conservation.
We do have our own department for our Ahura conservation program. So they have their own team, they have their director, and we also have a marine biologist that looks after our environment. So now they've got a hub. So it's a conservation hub. It provides all the information that they have. They have a lot of projects on the pipeline as well. We plant most of our herbs and veggies, honeys. We're doing a lot of planting of our native trees and farming as well. So hopefully soon we won't be supplying veggies from the mainland. We'll just plant.
Just grow your own produce. That's wonderful. Yeah. The farm to table right there. And it's the resort to table.
Yeah.
Well, maybe you can share with me, for someone that's visiting Fiji for the very first time, what advice would you give them for making the most out of their stay here?
Out of this day.
Mm-hmm.
Take one day at a time and enjoy the beauty of Fiji. Be on Fiji time. Enjoy every moment and smile.
Yes, well, I'll say you can always see a big bula and a big smile wherever you go in these islands. They're absolutely so welcoming, and it's one thing I noticed that from the very first time I came to Fiji.
Yeah.
And you feel it in your heart, and
It comes from inside.
it does, yeah. And so it's wonderful to come back multiple times again and again. But even for the very first time, yeah, I don't think anyone could come to these islands and not notice.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much for sharing that with us today.
It was a pleasure.
Thanks for tuning in. Discover your next unforgettable journey at farandawadventures.com. Experience the world